Well, here we are on the River Ely, just below St Fagan Castle, a place steeped with history since the 13th century, and perhaps I'll share a little more of that as we go along. But for now, let's get started and let's get mudlarking.
So here we are on the River Ely, and this is the beach. It's not very big, but there are lots of things to find here. Mainly modern, I will admit to that, but let's have a look and see what we can see. Now that's the top of some sort of drain or something, and we've got the bottom of a cone for the road traffic. But there's something a little bit older here. This. Certainly not modern. There's nothing written on it, but it's part of an old stone jar or old stone bottle, and it's full of sand. Here already we have our first shopping trolley. I think that may be the first shopping trolley of the day, because there are a lot. Right, pop your wellies on, because I think I can see something half moon shaped, and I think I know what it is. Can you see it in there? That is half of a dining table. There are some bits of foil and things near it. It's a tin can. And another tin can. And what's this blue? Oh, somebody's clothing. Fortunately this sand isn't sinky. I was a bit worried when I first stepped in, but I think we're okay. Don't forget, shout if you see anything. Ah, now this, I think, it's very knotted up with mess. Do you think that's part of a bike? I think possibly a bike. This is very heavy though, isn't it? Oh, look at this driftwood. Can you see how well worn that is? It's absolutely gorgeous. That must have been in the water for years. And fortunately, this is a very nice place at the moment, but if we stay too long and it gets dark, we can always turn the light on. Look at that, it's like a little mini greenhouse with some plants growing inside. How cute. I think that's very old TV or something. It's completely embedded into the silt. I can see some copper wire there, but that's not going anywhere.
Now I found something.
Ooh.
It might be disappointment in hand here. I'd just like to say that on the 7th of May 1647 at 7 AM, one of the bloodiest battles in these parts took place just up the river here. Probably less than a mile, just off the side of St Fagan's Castle, which is actually an Elizabethan mansion. 11,000 men fought that day, hundreds died, and they said that the river here flowed red with blood as the water ran down through Nant, Dowlais and then into the River Ely. That day there were all sorts of fighters, including the clubmen who fought on the Cavalier side. They were called such because they fought with clubs. They grabbed what they had in the house and fought. There were also cavalry. Now, we don't seem to be finding much cavalry history, but I tell you what, if those cavalry had been on push bikes, I would have thought we discovered quite a few. Because this is like a push bike graveyard. If you look down by here, that's been there a while.
That's very rusty, isn't it? Look at the state on that, poor thing.
But here's what I'm interested in.
Oh yes,
Just spotted
jar or a bottle.
something, a neck or something. There's a bit of glass there.
And let's have a look what that says on there. That says, it's upside down, Urnham. Oh, Urnham.
And there's a bit of, see?
Oh, some more. We found a little bit of this sort of thing earlier on, didn't we? Stoneware bottle.
And then, I'm not quite sure what we've got here. It's blooming heavy. A boat, is it?
Oh, look at that. That's a big lump of metal, isn't it?
There's a second one.
2 lumps of metal. Very rusty and corroded.
I tell you what this reminds me of, seeing this stuff, is our trips down to Lyme Regis.
Yes, lots of rusty metal there.
Where the cliff has given way and exposed the tip, and you've got a lot of rusty metal on that.
Anything else hiding under there? Seems to be a very good spot.
Everything's got caught on the bike, like.
Oh yes,
I think the bike frame has caught the silt.
That's old, bottom of something.
The question is this whole, and can we get it out?
I'll tell you what, I can use my new one of these. I don't get much wear for this. Most things are usually lying on the top. So let's have a look. That stone, another stone.
Oh, that don't look good. That don't look good.
No, let's try gently with my hand. Oh, look.
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, never mind.
I was hoping we had a bottle there. Got another potential here, but I think after the one we just did, maybe it's going to be disappointment again.
What have you found? Oh, yes.
This there.
Let's have a look. Ooh.
That's very broke. That's very, very broke. Still, looked good for a minute, didn't it?
It did, and it just goes to show there are things here. We've just got to hope that some things have been mollycoddled and brought down river very gently.
There's a dump that's gone above us, I'm sure of it.
Let's go look for it. Oh, there's another piece of bike.
Hang on, there's more than a piece, I think.
Oh yes, if we look carefully, you can see the whole thing. There's the handlebars. It's like finding a skeleton, isn't it? When these archaeologists dig things up and they can see bits sticking out.
I want to find one with one of them baskets on the front.
Yeah.
That's what I want now. I'm looking out for a bike with a basket on the front.
Right.
That's what I want. A shopper's bike.
We keep looking. There's lots of little bits and pieces in here. That's the noise of the train.
Actually, there used to be a lot more trains in these parts. There were 3 main lines running through here. There was the Taffvale, there was the Barry line, and there was the Great Western. And the Great Western railway line is the remaining railway line now serving this area. And there's trains running, I would say, probably every 10 minutes we're hearing them go through.
Yep.
But can you imagine just how much was happening in these parts 100 years ago when they had 3 major lines running through? And on the old maps you can see collieries, you can see sand pits, you can see quarries, and that's what excites us. There was a number of old quarries just upriver from here, a mile or 2, which we hope to visit that area as well later. But stuff is obviously washing down. They obviously fill them with rubbish and they're starting to wear away. So let's try and find what we can as we have a look. What's that there?
What have you spotted? Oh, that's firmly in the silt.
The insulator?
Oh, I think it's a bit of insulator, yes. Oh, something green there. Do you think it's a green stone or a bit of metal? No, it's a green stone. I thought it might have been something copper. Now we've walked along a little bit of the water, I think we should walk along some of this beach just in case we're missing anything. You never know.
Just found this on the beach.
Oh, what's that?
It was face down like that, so there was the ridge there that intrigued me. But it's got some letter in there. Humphreys. Let's give it a little wash.
Harries, it's something Harries.
Yeah, we're better off with the first letters if we're going to Google search.
Yes.
But there we go.
Easier.
I'm not quite sure what it is. So we've got
some sort of tile.
Some sort of interlocking tile. But it must have locked that way. She wouldn't print the name on the top. Be off a roof.
Could be a roof
Sat
tile.
on each other. There you go.
Oh, doesn't this look like a shark's tooth? Don't think it is. Not in the river. Unless it was a shark that was very lost. I'm not sure what that is. But I'm pretty sure it's not a shark's tooth. Right, let's keep having a look on this beach. I don't think there is a lot here of note, but you never know. Sometimes you think there's absolutely nothing to find and then you discover something. There's this big rim here, which I am going to guess. You see there, that's the rim of a bike wheel, because there are so many bikes in this area. Don't know what that is. Aha, here's another bike. Can you see the wheel? Completely buried in the silt with stones and rocks and goodness knows what all jammed up in it. Here's something curly. Let's have a look. It's one of those. It's very encrusted with things. No idea what it is. Do you think it's a wise guess to say it's something off a push bike? I think it could well be. Ooh. Is it a ring or is it a can pull? It's a can pull.
I got something shiny.
Oh, Phil's got something shiny. Let's have a look. Is it a gold bar?
No,
Is it a diamond ring?
Silver in colour, probably chrome, maybe stainless steel.
It's a bike, is it?
No, it looks quite nice, but it's probably not Elizabethan.
Let's
There.
have a look.
Can you see? Straight down there.
Put this in. Very difficult because the current is so fast. Did we move it? No, there it is, isn't it? Oh, Phil's going to wet his sleeves.
Is it there? No, we need it.
It's the top of a spoon. Is it?
Top of something.
Oh, that's weird.
That's old.
Is it a letter opener? Something like that? Looks
Almost looks like it was fashioned into something, doesn't it?
It does.
If you look, that's your handle. But that doesn't look like it was what it was originally.
No.
It must be a letter opener, but pretty.
Look to see if there's any sort of markings on it. There's a pattern there. No, there's nothing stamped silver, and it's very rusty.
Yeah, still.
Very nice.
Pretty fine, that's going in the bag. I think that should go down as prettiest find of the day so far.
There's the handlebar of a bike. Here's a big lump of metal. We do love a good lump of metal, don't we? We're never quite sure what they are, and that's one of those. It seemed to have some sort of pipe there. Possibly some moving bits. I don't know what that is. If you do, please let us know. What have you found? Let's have a look.
I don't think it's off a bike this time, but it's definitely a wheel of some sort.
Whoa, that's very heavy or very...
Possibly off the back of a washing machine, no, with a drive wheel on it. Possibly like that, but it won't move. I tried.
No, I think it's possibly a car wheel, the weight on that. Then
It's very small.
Yes, no, it's not got the holes for nuts. Ignore that.
Hello, Mr. Helicopter.
Trains, helicopters, traffic noise. This is not a peaceful walk in the countryside, but it is quite fun.
I think that's too far out of depth here, isn't it? But
What
the
is that?
depth, I say a bike wheel.
Let's have a look, see if we can...
Just over there. I don't
how
think you
far
might
in
well
I
need to
can
go that
go.
deep.
Yes, it's embedded in, but can you see the white tyres? there's another bike there.
Okay, I win. I've got the biggest bike.
Let's have a look.
It's a Honda.
Oh, wow.
It's a motorbike. There's exhaust.
Oh, there's a piece of
Signage.
next bike. That must be one of those rental bikes. Let's have a look. Supported by Cardiff University. Right, let's have a look at Phil's bike. Wow, that's quite a find. So let's have a look. It's
it's getting deep.
Honda. And let's have a look. There's some bits and pieces. There's a big lump.
We're talking cool bike. Look, the front wheel.
Oh, the front wheel's up there.
Yeah.
There we go. There's the front wheel. And bit of the seat, is it? Or the front?
That's the front mudguard, look.
Right. So what's up here then? Oh, there's the
handlebars. And there's the seat.
That's the seat. And here's the exhaust. And I think they need to replace the exhaust. But
the engine.
I think maybe replacing the exhaust is the last of the problems here. There's the engine, and you can even see the spark plug.
Yeah, that's the problem. His spark plug lead is off, look.
Oh, otherwise he could have just driven it away.
Oh, look, the end's gone. I can't put it back on, otherwise we could have tried it.
I don't think it's going anywhere.
I think it's got water in the carburettor myself.
There's this little bottle bobbing around here. We'll get rid of that. Take it home because it's
Yeah, we can't.
not very good for
can't
the
take
river.
all the rubbish today, folks. There's no way we can get this bike out of here. But we'll take the plastic and the bottles and we'll get rid of that.
That's quite impressive. Phil did find the biggest bike.
Biggest bike so far.
Well, if we get stuck today and we can't get home, then we can always use a scooter. And there we go. Has anybody lost their scooter?
Okay, you found a scooter.
Yep.
I found 3.
Let's have a look.
There, child scooter.
Right.
There, second scooter.
Yep.
Here, another scooter. 1 shopping trolley. And a bike.
And I think there's another bike underneath it. So 2 bikes.
3 scooters and a shopping trolley.
Not bad.
So I think yours was impressive, but for quantity I probably win.
I think so. That's interesting to see there. The tyre has broken and you can see all the wire reinforcing. Okay.
Has anyone lost a Nike?
Ooh!
Yeah, it's alive.
Totally crawlies on
That
there.
one's alive.
Put it back. In here seems to be an old barrel. It's not huge. And there's only half of it left. It's all full of silt. I wonder what that was years ago and what they used it for.
Guess what I found?
What have you found? The bike?
A pair of nesting scooters.
Oh.
Another scooter. Razor.
Oh, yes.
Blue. And another scooter.
Wow.
Scooterland.
Ah. Well, if you need to sit down, here's a stool. Or a chair. It's not coming out.
Want me to have a go?
Why? Oh, look. There's a hacksaw there as well.
Yeah. Well, that was easy enough, yeah.
Oh, there we go. 1 hacksaw. No blade. Oh, it's not a stool. It's a coffee table, is it?
I think so.
Very
nice
nice.
in the conservatory.
Yeah, that would go very nice in somebody's conservatory.
Want it?
We may carry it home. Depends how much we got.
But it's
By
safe
the
to
end.
take with us.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is, Phil? Do you think it's something for cigarette papers or?
Yes.
Yep.
It would have had a little rolling machine in there. Keep your papers and tobacco. I'm pretty sure you put it in there, close the lid and a cigarette will come out the top.
Oh, very clever. And also they put this here, which is another lump of unidentifiable metal.
A nice big lump of angle iron.
Isn't it? Oh,
Colour?
yes.
Do you think it's
Off the bridge, do you think?
part of the bridge?
It's green.
They've got a repair to the bridge.
If we have a look, the bridge is green.
I'm just going by the colouring.
Could well be a bit of a bridge. I don't know if you can see the colours. The lighting isn't particularly
So
good.
look, if I turn around that,
There we
that's
are,
better.
that's better.
You get that sense of turquoise.
Yeah, same sort of green. Now Phil has spotted a bike in the river under the bridge. The water suddenly gets very deep. You can probably hear the noise from this little bit of an outlet here. But Phil's decided he's going for it.
Well, there's lumps of concrete here and there, so I'm going to see if the underwater stepping stones serve my purpose, because I've got to get and see that bike.
Okay, then off you go. We'll film you falling in.
Thank you.
You think Phil could ride it back?
Llewellyn went underwater.
Phil's got a wet leg again.
See a coin.
Ooh, is it a doubloon? Gold sovereign? Ooh, 5p. Party time.
Look! The keeper goes there.
Something caught my eye in the tree roots here, and can you see it there? I don't know if we can get it. It's our ball of the day. What's that? Something small? Aha! It is. Pop it over here. Somebody's headphone earplug thing.
As I was crossing the river in the middle, where it was quite deep, like the Roma Steves are, it was strange. I could see little metal bits in the bottom. It was as if that point, the weight just separated out the metal, and I just picked up these three things. There we go.
Let's have a look. Oh, there we got an old-fashioned curtain hook.
That looked like something else under the water. It looks so shiny.
There we go.
So a bit of disappointment when I pulled it out, but still.
And we've got
somebody's key.
Somebody's locked out.
And an Elizabethan coin.
Oh, an Elizabethan coin.
Yeah, but it's Elizabeth II.
Shame it wasn't a different one, but still.
I tell you what, that looked good at the bottom of the water. It was face down, I couldn't see the Queen. And it looked bronzed, I couldn't tell what it was. But there, just goes to show, just a little bit of interest in science. Things do. Although we found all the scooters in one place, we also found these little metal coins in one place, bits and pieces. The water seems to separate them out for you. There we go.
Oh. Can you see that? Let's pick it up. Let's see what it is. Oh. That looks like one of those musical instrument things. Not making much of a tune at the moment, but that's because I'm holding it so the vibration isn't working. Well, that's very cute. A bit of pipe. Oh, what have you found?
It was shiny, it was round, it was yellow, and it's plastic.
Oh, it looks like a counter from some sort of game. Oh well, we'll take that home, put it in the rubbish. That shouldn't be in the river. Oh, it's a big lump of terracotta flower pot. This is the scene. It's a gorgeous river. Tranquility reigns, other than the police car. And then you look down river and you can see shopping trolleys and bikes and scooters. Here's a bike. Somebody's actually pulled this out of the water. And not far away, there's another bike and another train. No, that's just the wheel off a bike. And if we walk down here, oops, without falling down into the very deep area, and filling our wellies, we've got another scooter. And if we keep walking, we've got this as a wheel. I'm not quite sure what it is, but there's a wig. I don't think there's a body underneath it because I can see the inside of the wig bit, fortunately. That's firmly stuck. What else do we have here? Oh, that's a nice little bottom of a jar. Cheeseborough, MFO, Co Limited, London. But it's completely smashed.
That's a sack trolley, possibly.
Oh yes, it could be a sack trolley.
See the handle there? This one's all bent into the ground, that one there.
Oh yes, there you are. It's a sack trolley.
So the thing they used on the porters used on the railways and things like that.
So there's a shopping trolley.
Shopping trolley.
Here's a bike wheel. And that looks like an old carpet mesh or something. Here's an old, oh, that's stuck, a frame. Some sort of metal frame. Scrap iron everywhere.
It's one of them weird scooters, isn't there, where you put your feet on.
Oh yes, out there.
Like a trike scooter thing.
I don't think we can get to it. If you keep looking, something shiny here, but I get the feeling it's probably not treasure. It's probably modern. Let's have a look. Yes, that's quite modern. There's something in the weeds over here, in the roots. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a bottle. It's not very well. What does it say? 1001.
Oh, carpet shampoo, is it?
Yes, I think that was the carpet shampoo people, 1001. What's this big, huge lump of solid metal here? I have no idea what it is, but it's very thick and very heavy. I'm definitely staying there. We've got an aluminium fishing or camping stool.
If you look where you stood, you seem to be stood on a sandbank, almost a dune of sand, which would seem a little unusual up in the area we're in. But as I mentioned earlier, on the 100-year-old maps, they show sand pits high up above where we are, 2-3 miles. And obviously, a lot of that sand is now washed into the river.
And I'm stood on it.
You are, otherwise you'd be up to your knees in water.
I know, it's very deep here. Right, here's the scooter. I can't get that up, that's firmly embedded in the silt again. Under the water there I can see an umbrella and a Zimmer, but they're not coming out either. So, is this a bottle? Can you see something in there? It's definitely a bottle, but is it modern? Yes, it's a modern one. So we have 2 pink scooters there, and a Zimmer and an umbrella that are all firmly fixed in the sand.
Well, it's been more a bike day than a brick day, but I've had a fantastic time. I hope you have too, here on the River Ely, just outside Cardiff. And if you have enjoyed it, well, come and join us again. This is our first visit to this particular river, but I'm sure we'll be back and we'd love you to join us. So subscribe so that you get the notifications. And best of all, share this with a friend if you think they'd enjoy it. We want as many as possible to come along on our adventures as we go mudlarking. So till the next time, bye.